Busted. Trump proven right again about this false claim by liberal fear-mongers. President Trump keeps proving his wisdom over and over again. He has clearly been paying attention and figured out that the fake liberal news has been dragging the American people into believing lies for years. The latest is regarding global warming. It drives the libs to the brink of insanity when President Trump won't say whether or not he believes that global warming is a hoax. But maybe it's because the verdict is still very much out about whether global warming is really a thing or not. Here's what the president said about the issue in 2016. Donald Trump on climate change, and President Trump is wise enough not to just believe things just because the MSM said it's so.
We're in Miami Beach, a place you're familiar with, where the city has just spent millions of dollars to lift the roads and the sidewalks, to raise them because of the rising sea levels. You've called climate change a hoax. I'm wondering if you think, as a builder and someone who knows infrastructure, did Miami Beach waste its money?
Well, I'm not a big believer in man-made climate change. There could be some impact, but I don't believe it's a devastating impact. I am a huge believer in clean water and clean air. Crystal clean water and air. I'm a very big believer in that, and we have a lot to do with that. Keeping our water clean, keeping our air clean. But no, I would say that it goes up, it goes down. I think it's very much like this over the years. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe you and I, even you, as young as you are, you won't be around to see. But certainly climate has changed. They used to call it global warming. They've had many different, they call it extreme weather. They always change the name to encapsulate everything. The problem we have is our businesses are suffering. Our businesses are unable to compete in this country because other countries aren't being forced to do what our businesses are being forced to do. And it makes us non-competitive, which is something that I feel very strongly about. And I feel that it puts us at a great economic disadvantage for jobs and other things.
You mean because of environmental regulations?
Well, they have so many environmental regulations that you go to other countries where they don't have that. It puts us at a tremendous disadvantage.
So those regulations that are in place here, are they necessary?
Well, not all of them, no. Not all regulations. If you look at what's happening in the energy industry, if you look at what's happening to certain industries, they're being made to be non-competitive. I mean, they've taken everything out of them. And they have so many regulations they can't breathe. There are people that handle nothing but regulation.
No, I think I meant more the ones about the rising seas that are being put in place here by the local governments to deal with these problems.
Look, I mean, I think local government, if they feel that way, they should do it. I mean, if the local government feels that way, they should do it. If they're doing the roads and if they want to make them higher, I think that's probably not the worst thing I've ever heard, if you're going to do them anyway. But, you have a change in weather patterns, and you've had it for many years. You know, many years ago, I believe it was in the 1920s, they talked about the phenomena of global cooling. They thought the planet was getting cooler. Now they think the planet is getting warmer. And I have a feeling it's sort of this. But nobody knows for sure. Nobody knows for sure. But I do say this, we have to be careful because our companies are being put at tremendous disadvantage in terms of the world markets.
There you have it. Trump was on top of this years ago, as exemplified in this 2013 tweet. We should be focused on magnificently clean and healthy air and not distracted by the expensive hoax that is global warming. Here's why. A study that just published, which was peer-reviewed, found, according to Daily Caller, that adjustments made to global surface temperature readings by scientists in recent years are totally inconsistent with published and credible U.S. and other temperature data. The scientists who conducted the study were actually trying to test the hypothesis that global average surface temperatures data produced by NOAA, NASA, and Hadley are sufficiently credible estimates of global average temperatures such that they can be relied upon for climate modeling and policy analysis purposes, according to the study itself. And in some, they found out they were not sufficiently credible. Obviously, more work needs to be done to figure this out, but the MSM will not let this get out, so we must. The whole purpose of the climate change is to tax everybody here up the wazoo, to turn America into a third world country, and that's basically the bottom line. There is no, that's why they changed it from global warming to climate change. So, let us know what you think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.